Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. I have an exciting pick a card reading to do today. I have not posted a video in a little while, and the reason being is my dog, who I was so close to and love very much, she ended up getting sick, and I had to spend some time with her. I did everything I could up until the point where we just couldn't do anything else. And that was really hard for me. It was hard for me to have to come to the terms that, she was going to pass. And she did towards the end of last year. And so I needed to take some time to grieve her. And she was just such a wonderful dog, and I definitely miss her very, very much. So that's kind of the reason why I hadn't posted in a while. In happy news, I did rescue a new dog, and she is just so sweet, just so loving, so adorable. I know my dog that passed would definitely approve of her. So that was just really special that she was able to come into our lives. So anyway, that's the reason why I haven't posted in a little while, because I was just wanting to spend as much time with my dog as possible before she passed. So hopefully the algorithm can be forgiving that I haven't posted in a while, but if you do enjoy this reading, please give me a like. Please, comment. I do enjoy reading comments. And if you want to see more readings like this, I post mostly glow up, level up readings and also some ASMR. So if you're into that, please subscribe and follow my page and hit the notification bell, which lets you know when I post a new reading or video. And today we're just doing a reading about leveling up, about glowing up. How are you glowing up? This could be a glow up that you're currently going through, or one that you've already been through, or one that you're about ready to go through. So whichever resonates for you. Just remember that this reading is a general reading, so lots of people are going to be watching this, so please receive only what resonates. And so I have two piles today to choose from. So I have two teacup stickers, and this teacup sticker is going to be pile 1, and then this one with the little flowers is going to be pile 2. So I will give you a moment to pick your pile, and then we will get started with the reading. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with pile 1. If you do need more time, go ahead and pause the video, but I'm going to go ahead and start with pile 1. So pile 1, you chose the teacup with the crystals. It has this beautiful kind of bluish green colors in here. So right away I'm getting, the throat energy centers, the heart energy centers. So very beautiful. So I'm just going to put that to the side. And let's go ahead and look at your cards. So we're going to go ahead and start with pile 1. So for your tarot cards, we have the Four of Wands upright, we have the King of Swords upright, and we have the Ten of Cups upright. And before we begin, I just want to say that, again, this is a general reading, so please just receive only what resonates. There's going to be multiple people watching this reading, so just receive only what resonates for you. So with the Four of Wands, We have the King of Swords and the Ten of Cups. I see a lot of good things coming into your life, a lot of celebration, a lot of dreams that are going to be fulfilled. So if there's anything right now that you've been, dreaming about and have been wanting for a really long time, I really see this starting to manifest in your physical reality. I also see a lot of good things coming into your home. So with this King of Swords, I just kind of see that as a reminder to just keep speaking your truth, to stay disciplined in, your goals and what you're going for, to stay focused on that. But let's go ahead and see what other cards that you pulled here. So we have conscious and we have gratitude. All right, so pile one, I'm going to tell you how you're leveling up, but I'm also going to give you just some tips that, if they resonate, cool, for your level up. So I see a lot of you might be into self-care, skincare, things like that. So one thing that I'm getting that would be really helpful is to infuse some intentions into your everyday beauty products. So your makeup, infuse, the intention of, beauty. You can even infuse, the intention of, bringing in abundance into your life. You can, infuse intentions of abundance into your perfume. You can infuse, just whatever you want to bring into your life, whatever feeling you want to have, whether, you want to feel beautiful, you want to feel sexy, whatever, really infuse that into your skincare. So say you're doing like a face mask, really infuse, while you're applying that face mask, infuse the intentions that you want, for your life, for yourself, for your body, and just being conscious of, the things that you want. And then gratitude, when you start to see these things manifest, being thankful, being grateful for them as they start to come in, no matter how big or how small. And then also, you can put little crystals and stuff around your skincare. We have these crystals right in here, and then we also have the crystals on your teacup here. So, infusing, putting crystals around your makeup, your skincare products, your beauty products, and just really setting intentions with what you want for your life. And that's really I feel like gonna be a great way to just help you get more involved with your level up and start to really make the changes that you want to see for yourself. And also, back to your tarot cards, celebrating all the little things that are coming in for you, celebrating, when something is manifesting, and showing gratitude and just really celebrating yourself in general, I think will be really, really great for you. All right, so how is pile one leveling up? So I did pull some descriptor cards. So we have bedroom, we have lucky, we have straight hair, we have boss, and we have office. All right, so some of you might be changing your hair. Maybe you're going to start wearing your hair straight. Maybe you might get a wig where you can, that's straight, that you really like, that you can just throw on. And if you can obviously do your hair any way that you would like. But maybe for some of you, doing like a straight hairstyle might be just like a new hairstyle for you, that you enjoy, that might make you feel really good. So we do have straight hair. So if any of you have been thinking about, wearing your hair straight or whatever, that might be, something saying like, yeah, go for it. So we also have bedroom and office. So what I'm getting with that is, I'm feeling like it's time to kind of go through and do some inventory of, your room, your space. I feel like your bedroom is like that time where, you can go in, you can relax, you can feel good. So removing any sort of distractions from the bedroom, anything that has to do with work. So separating that office from the bedroom. So keeping the bedroom kind of like your sanctuary where you can just go, feel good about yourself, take care of yourself, do some self-care, rest, relax, and just kind of calm your mind and your spirit. You might want to go through your bedroom and just kind of organize it and maybe give it a little bit of a makeover so it feels like that really good space. And that also kind of goes back to infusing your things with intentions of what you want to manifest. So I'm also getting, if you keep your jewelry and your clothes and stuff in your bedroom, like really going through that and organizing it, getting rid of things that you don't need. And maybe even like going through your clothes and seeing like, some of the stuff that you haven't worn before. See if maybe you can create a new outfit out of it. Sometimes we can go shopping in our own closets, and that's kind of fun. Especially, if you've just been kind of wearing the same things in your closets over and over again. Now, if it's something that you feel like you really aren't going to keep anymore, definitely just get rid of it, make room for some new stuff. But I'm also getting, look through, see what you have, and maybe create some new outfits. Look at your jewelry. I just went through my jewelry and found some things that I totally forgot that I had, and just kind of started wearing some new things, and it feels new and fresh even though it's something that I've had for a little while. And then we have boss here. So some of you might be bosses, some of you might have your own businesses, some of you might be entrepreneurs. And so what I'm really getting is create that office space, whether it be in your home, just kind of make that your sanctuary to create, to really just have fun with whatever you do. And when things are organized, it really helps to organize the energy in that space, which really allows new beautiful energy to flow through. So I'm really getting definitely keep these two things separate, but also put some love, some creativity, some some intention, and really making your spaces beautiful and comfortable and happy for you. And that's really going to help you with your level up, with your glow up, both in your work life and in your personal self-care beauty life. So next we have boss, and then we have lucky. So I really do feel like a lot of good luck is going to be coming into your life. A lot of the things that you've been trying to manifest are going to come in. And I really feel like some of these tips that I gave you about, really being conscious and setting intentions are really going to help you with your glow up and your level up. So let's see what other cards we have here. So we have the Delicate Fairy and her ferrets. Change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. So what I'm getting with this card is, sometimes our habits and, creating a new routine or ritual can feel a little bit painful, especially if it's not, and I don't want to say painful, but sometimes you have to get over that hump. So, if you want to exercise more and you really, don't like exercise, sometimes it's just, creating that routine and just keeping with it and keeping it going and just kind of getting over that hump, to where it just becomes a natural thing in your life and just something that you do. So sometimes change can be a little bit uncomfortable, but the end results are so worth it in the end. So if there's something that you really, really, truly want, really think about why you haven't got it yet. Is it because, you're resisting that change? So again, that goes back to that King of Swords, really being truthful with yourself and seeing, why haven't I got to where I need to be yet? What do I need to change? Where do I need to incorporate some discipline with myself so I can really reach and manifest the goals that I want to reach? And then next we have the Fairy Bee, My Life is Sweet. So yeah, if you want to get to that sweet stuff, that the goals that you've been wanting to reach, again, I say just, take some inventory. Where are you resisting that change? And start to incorporate small little changes. It doesn't have to be, I think a lot of times people want to just do these big changes all at once. And then, they're like, oh my gosh, this is too much. And then they kind of back down. But if you just start to do it just little by little, just incorporating little things, maybe, I'll go back to the example of exercise, maybe just start off with some light stretching for 10 minutes a day, and then maybe incorporate some weights for another 10 minutes, after a week or so. And then, just start incorporating little by little until you get to the point where, exercising every day just becomes a part of your routine. So the other card we have here is Spiritual Teacher. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. So for some of you, we have a lot of we have the Boss here. So I feel like some of you might be entrepreneurs. Some of you might be spiritual leaders, spiritual teachers. Your business might have something to do with spirituality in some way. And even if it doesn't, that's okay. Take this with how it resonates with what you do. But, I feel like whether it's spiritual or, whatever, your life purpose involves teaching or healing of some kind, or, some kind of teaching in some way. And we have a bunch of little bunnies here, which is actually kind of cute. I just noticed that. And they're just kind of gathering around her. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you might own your own businesses or, kind of work for yourselves. And I really feel like, even if you don't feel like, teaching or whatever resonates with you, maybe it's time to maybe teach yourself about some things, and, teach yourself how to, heal yourself, how to take care of yourself. But I'm really feeling like a lot of people who chose this pile, maybe entrepreneurs of some kind, or, teachers of some kind, that really, help others. And I'm also getting that if you are helping others, to really make sure that, you're setting boundaries, that you're taking care of yourself, because we can't really help others if we haven't really helped ourselves. So really take care of yourself. And, in doing that, another message that's coming through, when you're taking care of yourself and you're doing things for yourself, that's going to actually teach others that they can do it too. So, if you're glowing up and leveling up, some people are going to see that and they're going to be like, wow, like that's really, really inspiring. That makes me feel like I can do it too. So that's what I'm getting with that card. So Next, I pulled some Pantone colors. So these colors can be, just some colors that might be good for your energy, colors of crystals that would be good for you. Or this could be colors of makeup or clothing, candles, just kind of fit these colors into what resonates for you. But these are the colors that came up. We have Nile blue, we have aspen gold, and we have raw Senia. Hopefully I said that right, but I might have said that wrong. But anyway, these are really beautiful colors. I actually really like this color. I think would be really cool for like clothing. So like I'm kind of getting into like a lot of those like neutral kind of brown colors for clothing. Not all the time. I definitely love some color. But that's a really, really pretty color. Might also be a really good, makeup color as well. And then we have this blue color. I'm really getting also with the gold and the blue. Again, I'm getting that, throat energy center. So really, pay attention to speaking your truth and, really keeping that throat energy center flowing. And then also with the gold, that solar plexus energy center, standing in your power, and just, holding on to that power that is within you and standing strong in it. So yeah, I think those are really beautiful colors. Let me see if I'm getting anything else. I'm also getting, maybe some jewelry. These colors almost look like really cool, like jewelry colors that would go together. Like I'm almost thinking like turquoise or, like these colors together, just almost, I'm seeing like an outfit in this color with like jewelry this color. So that's kind of what's coming up for me. So, take that if it resonates. And then for our last cards, I did pull some self-care cards. So we have a dream journal, we have clear your energy field, and we have connect with fire. So with the dream journal, write down the things, that you're dreaming, set some intentions. I'm really getting a lot of like, just setting intentions, being conscious of the things that you truly, truly want in your life and just leaving the rest of it behind. Clearing your energy field, making sure that you're not taking on anything from other people, making sure you're clearing yourself, making sure, clearing to let go of anything that you don't need, and then connect with fire. So, there's different ways that you connect with fire. Sometimes I like to light a candle, and that just really helps with my energy, just lighting a candle with intentions. Another thing you can do is, burning bowl ritual where, you write down the things you don't need anymore and, put that in the fire and the smoke carries it, far, far away. Another thing that you can do is you can set intentions with the fire where, you write down all the things that you want to put out and, burn it in the fire and let the smoke, spread that and, send your intention out. Also, remember, when you work with fire, always be careful. I'm not responsible for for anything. So, I always like to put a little warning. Just always be responsible when working with fire. So yeah, pile on. That is all that I'm getting for you guys. I wish you all the best of luck with your level up and your glow up. I see really wonderful things happening for you. You just need to stay true to yourself and, incorporate that discipline and, just really go for what you want. And I really think that it's going to happen for you. Keep setting those intentions. And I wish you all the best, pile one. Good luck. All right, so for the viewers who picked pile 2, this is your How Are You Leveling Up and Glowing Up reading. So you guys picked this teacup with the flowers, and I think those are like little candies or suckers on the bottom there. So I see a lot of, a lot of sweet and beautiful things like already coming in for you. So that's really beautiful. We're just going to put that to the side there. We also have the color green and red. So, really pay attention to your root energy centers, your heart energy centers. And let's go ahead and see what tarot cards we have. So we have the Magician upright. We have the Queen of Cups upside down or in reverse. And then we have the Three of Pentacles upright. So before I begin the reading, I'm going to just say that this is a general reading, so please receive only what resonates. Because a lot of people will be, or multiple people will be watching this reading, so just receive only what resonates. And then I don't think I mentioned it before, but this is also a timeless reading. So just keep that in mind. And this can be your level up, glow up that, may have already happened, that is currently happening, or is about to happen. So just whatever resonates for you. So first off, we have the Magician, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and then we also have the Three of Pentacles. So already I see that this group is, they're creators. I feel like this is a very creative group that just has definitely the potential to create some really wonderful and beautiful things. With this Queen of Cups in reverse, some of you may have some really strong emotions. Some of you may have could be either in the past or currently, some really strong emotions. Some of you may have some insecurities of some kind, or maybe some trouble with boundaries. And what I'm seeing is this is really creating kind of a blockage in your creation. So if some of you have felt like you're kind of in a creative rut, really take a look at some of the things that are going on in your life. Do you need to, regulate some of these emotions? And, I'm a very emotional person. I've really had to learn and discipline myself and, really walk into emotional maturity, which can be really a difficult change, regulating your emotions. And, what I like to do is, when emotion comes up that is telling me something, but I like to sit with it before I react and, sit with it. What is this emotion trying to tell me? And, do I need to let it go? And, how can I look at this from a non-emotional perspective? And sometimes, we need to take the emotions out of it. And that doesn't mean not be emotionless. But sometimes we need to take the emotions out of the equation and look at it, from a logical perspective. I'm also getting that, and this is for some, not all, but I'm getting for some of you might have been in some, maybe some groups or communities that were kind of essentially taking your energy. And I'll explain that in a second. So what I'm kind of getting is that maybe if you guys have been a part of these communities, that you've been giving so much to these communities that you don't really have anything left over to invest in yourself. And I'm also getting that, a lot of people, if you I'm getting for some of you, and this is just for some, so just take what resonates, that if you're in these communities, they're not really investing in you as much as you're investing in that community. So it might be time to pull back some of your energy and invest it into yourself. And, with the Three of Pentacles, that is about, teamwork, building together, networking, collaboration. But you may need some time to kind of create by yourself and focus on yourself before, and also work on, your boundaries, because, sometimes in these communities, you may kind of lose those boundaries, just wanting to give and be a part of the community. But I'm really feeling for some of you to take some time alone to really become this musician. Maybe some of you are musicians, but this magician really takes some time to focus on yourself, focus on, really nurturing your on energy and getting really strong in your boundaries and building up your self-worth, working on, emotional maturity, and just really focusing on yourself. And I think that is going to really get that energy flowing within yourself to start being able to create and do the things that you really want to do for yourself. So then we have the again, the Three of Pentacles, which is about teamwork and building. And, once you get to that space where, you're grounded within yourself, and, you really feel good, then you can come in and, start networking with people and maybe doing some collaborations. But again, really be conscious of who you're collaborating with. Make sure that this is an even exchange, that you're not just pouring yourself into other people without getting anything in return. So, really, especially if it's for business, you want to make sure that you're receiving something out of the collaboration, especially if you're giving within the collaboration. So a lot of times, people will, collaborate or, get into communities and, they give, and then they become very, it can kind of trigger emotions when you're not receiving anything in return, and it can be very hurtful, especially, if you've given so much of yourself. So if that's the case, Pile 2, take a step back and start to focus on yourself and the things that you need to move forward before you start working with others. And working with others can be such a blessing, and really great things can come out of collaborations. But again, you need to get yourself good first before walking into something like that. So hopefully that makes sense and that resonates for you guys. So I also pulled these cards here. So we have beautiful and then science and nature. So right away we have these two women with almost like this rainbow colored hair. So some of you may be doing some like new fun experiments with your look. You don't necessarily have to do, rainbow colored hair, but some of you might be doing, some bold changes in your look that you've been thinking about doing. We have this blue lipstick here. So I'm really seeing like a really cool, even with your teacup, you have, the sweets and the flowers. So science and nature. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing with your look, like maybe you'll incorporate, some aspects of nature, or maybe like your products are going to be really, really natural, but you also have some like products that are very like science forward. And, when it comes to skincare, I love a good formulation. I think everyone a lot of times thinks that, everything has to be like super, super natural, but, natural doesn't always mean that it's good for you. And, I really like, with my own stuff, incorporating both that like science and nature and, formulations, and it's just so creative. And I feel like science and nature obviously just go together. There's just such a beautiful pair together. So I'm really seeing, some incorporation of, also what I'm seeing too is that some of you may kind of go back and forth between like a very like natural look that's, just very well put together and very beautiful. And then there's this other side to you that just likes to go crazy with, just bold colors and just something that's like very different to look at. And I think people really, really enjoyed, seeing that side of you as well. I'm also getting that, maybe for some of you, you might have like just some cool wigs that you wear that, are fun colors, but then your hair underneath is a bit more natural. So kind of like, that business look, but then you also have like that fun, creative look. And I'm also getting, for some of you, just be really creative with your look. Throw some creativity in your look, and, really have fun. We're, going back to that, magician card, having fun, getting creative with your makeup, experimenting with your makeup. Maybe it's time to watch some YouTube videos and really level up your makeup look, really get it on point. And your clothes too, just have some fun experimenting with your style. I feel like this group would have a lot of fun with that. And just think of it as just, a fun, creative project. A lot of people, sometimes they don't see, taking care of themselves and, makeup and clothes as, more of like a necessity. But if you start to see it as like a fun, creative activity, I feel like you can get so much more out of it. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. So we have home. And these are our descriptor words. We have athletic, we have bathroom, we have sister, and we have sexy body. All right. So some of you may already be athletic or whatever, but some of you may be working on your body and getting your body healthy and, in getting it to where you feel, happy and confident. But I'm also getting like, if you feel like your body isn't where, you would want it to be, don't let that stop you from dressing up and doing your makeup. And, don't wait until your body is where you want it to be to start having fun with your look. Start having fun and celebrating your look now. And that way, once you do get to where you want to be, like you've already, just kind of mastered that creativity and getting to know yourself and just exploring like who you are as a person and what you like. So definitely don't wait until you get to, where you think you need to be to start, having fun with your look and your creativity. With sister, I'm getting for some of you. So some of you, may have a sister, either younger or older. For a lot of you, I'm getting older, but it could be younger too. You may have a sister that's like really good with her makeup or her style, or maybe just really good with, maybe she's an entrepreneur of some kind and you want to be an entrepreneur. There's something, with a sister that, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a sister. Maybe it could be your aunt or your mom or, even your brother. But, for some of you, like there's someone, a family member of some kind that, kind of has got to the point where you want to be. So don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help. And that also kind of goes back to that tarot card with the teamwork. So maybe, teaming up with, if it is your sister, teaming up with your sister and asking her like, hey, can you give me some makeup tips? Or, hey, can you give me some style tips? Can you, help me out with this? Can you help me out with that? I would really love, your opinion of how you think I can glow up. Can maybe you give me a makeover? Reach out and ask for that help from, whoever, you look up to and see that, they've gotten to a point where you want to be, and, reach out to them, see if they can give you some tips on your glow up, on your level up. So that could be really, really, helpful in your glow up and your level up. And then we also have home and bathroom. So I'm getting, and I kind of got this with pile 1 too, is really setting some intentions, like infusing intentions into your skincare products and your makeup products. So, if you want to bring in more beauty into your life, put that intention into your products. You want to bring more abundance into your life, putting that intention into your products, into your perfume, into your makeup. And you can do that by, you can just put like little crystals around your products. But I'm also getting, go in, organize your products, get rid of things that, you're not using anymore. And just kind of get your bathroom, set up to where, if you have like your makeup and your products in there, maybe you keep it somewhere else in your home, but, just wherever you keep your stuff to get ready, organize that, make it a really beautiful, cute little space that, you're excited and, have fun getting ready. And home, I'm also seeing like bringing some like getting your home organized. Like maybe your home is going to level up. Like maybe you're going to like start redecorating or giving your home a makeover. And that doesn't mean like go out and like just spend a bunch of money, unless you like really want to spend a bunch of money on like redoing your home. But, maybe start creating little sacred spaces in your home, like where you can just go relax, where you can create, just make your home like just a really like really nice, comforting place to come home to. Get rid of anything that you don't need. Take a look around your home. Like sometimes I'll, take a look around my home and like an idea will come to me of like how I need to rearrange. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much better. Like, why didn't I ever think of this before? But it's just like kind of like moving that energy in the home. So like new energy can come through. And I really think that will help with your, this group's creation. Just like organizing and getting the energy right in your space, I think will really help with your own energy in your own body. And then I feel like it'll just bring so many wonderful and beautiful things in. So yeah, I mean, if you have a home, maybe, do a clearing, do some intentions, maybe bring some fresh plants into your home. Just make your home just a really beautiful space for you. And, if maybe you live with roommates or whatever, but you can always find, make your room or whatever, just find a place that you can really just make sacred to you. So that's kind of what I'm getting with that. Hopefully that resonates for you guys. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards. So we have the Black Cat, Lost Magic, Atonement, Rebalance. So yeah, I'm going back to like, I feel like a lot of you were like in communities or like in some sort of like group that just really wasn't, I mean, maybe they were giving something at some point, but at this point, I feel like for a lot of you, like somewhere along the line, whether it was in a community or something, or just in general, you just kind of lost that spark that, maybe for some of you, you used to be really into your look and just, making yourself look and feel good. And maybe some of you had, kids, or maybe got lost in career and just kind of lost track of, who you are, and just kind of need to get that spark back. And, everyone watching this is just beautiful in their own way. And everyone can level up their look physically. There's so many ways that you can do that. And I feel like just for some of you, that creative spark may have just been snuffed out in some way, whether it was from a community or just, from other things. But I really see you getting that spark back, and just really being able to remove those blockages and those almost like energy drain. Like, I feel like this group, somewhere there's like energy leaks coming from somewhere. So really take inventory and see where those energy leaks are. Are they from other people? Are they from not setting boundaries? Are they from, getting too emotional, getting your emotions triggered? Are they from, feeling like a victim all the time? Maybe it's time to step out of victimhood and take your power back. So see where those energy leaks are so you can really start tapping into that creative mastery. So then we have new skills, advanced training, rapid improvement. So I see your life improving. So maybe some of you need to get some new skills. Again, maybe you need to watch some YouTube videos, reach out to, someone and get some tips on how you can glow up, how you can level up, physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever, and really look into that. So, and this is a really cool card. This is just, they're having fun. It looks like they're being creative. And I really feel like this group just has so much untapped potential, that is just wanting to come out. So I really feel like this group is stepping into their power, into their creative power. All right. So for our next card, we have Be Yourself. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. And I was just saying that, stepping into your power, stepping into and I'm sure everyone here is be authentic, but truly, like, who are you and what do you enjoy? What do you love? What creates a spark in your soul? Like, find that spark, find that happiness, find the things that you enjoy, focus on that. And again, if that means you need to step away from some people to find yourself, then do that. If that means you need to set boundaries with some people, then do that. If that means you need to set boundaries with yourself, then do that. If you need to, create some discipline with yourself and, really take inventory of where you need to make some changes with yourself. So that's what I'm getting with that. Really step into that authentic self. That is where your power lies. And I think sometimes, especially, if we are surrounded with groups of people, and this could be like, I keep going back to that community because I keep getting that. But even if it's like a friend group, sometimes people just don't want to see you shine. And so we'll dim our own light so we can be accepted, or so, we can make other people feel comfortable. And, that's just not doing you any favors, and no one is going to thank you for that. So let yourself shine, and those people that are uncomfortable about it can leave. They don't need to be around. If your spark, if your shine is too bright for their eyes, then they can put on some sunglasses, or they can walk away, because other people are no reason for you to dim your own light and your own spark and your own creativity and your own self. All right, so I also pulled some Pantone colors. So these can be colors, that you can incorporate into your home, that you can, they could be, maybe crystal colors. They could also maybe be clothing colors, makeup colors. So whatever resonates for you. So we have this green color, we have pirate black, and we have whisper pink. So some of you, black might be, I'm seeing a lot of you, maybe might do a lot of like maybe a lot of you wear mostly black or, enjoy wearing mostly black. But I also am seeing like incorporating color also in some way, whether that be belt or, that rainbow hair that we were seeing before, or like fun colored hair or even wigs, fun colored jewelry. Or you can just do the all black too. You don't have to incorporate color, but I'm seeing with this group, like there is like a lot of like fun color incorporated. And then this whisper pink, like this doesn't look like pink to me, but yeah, it's like a very like faint kind of pink, which is kind of cool. So, maybe some of you are going to be incorporating, some black or like some neutral colors into your wardrobe. I'm also getting with like the whisper pink, like subtle things, like little subtle changes that are going to make a big difference. So like this doesn't necessarily like look like pink, but it I guess is pink. So like something like so subtle, like I'm seeing like some like little subtle changes, whether it be like to your appearance or like little subtle changes that, help you get to where you want to be in your life. And then with this green color, again, I'm getting like bringing in like plants into your space. Like I really feel like that is just going to really like brighten up your space. So I'm getting like plants with that, but I'm also getting, just like incorporating also like some fun colors into your look. Let's see what else. I'm also getting a little bit of like that heart energy center. So I feel like a lot of people in this group are just so loving and they just want to help and like give. I'm getting for a lot of you, like that's who you are. But this reading, I want to just remind you, like, that's wonderful to like give to other people. But if you're not giving to yourself, it's not really like helping, because you're just draining yourself. Or like if you're just, giving, or, if someone asks you to do something, you really don't want to do it, and just not being able to like set that boundary, or feeling like guilty about saying no, like just stop. If you need to say no, like you need to put yourself first. You need to put yourself. It's okay to be selfish, like being selfish, as long as you're not hurting someone else, it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to put yourself first. And, I don't even really see that as being selfish. I see that as taking care of yourself so you have the ability to be there for others and help others. And I said this also in pile one, if you feel good about yourself and you start to help yourself, then that's going to inspire other people to help themselves too. If they see you, thriving with the things that you're doing, that's going to inspire them as well. So, I see that this is a very heart-centered group, which is really, really beautiful. But I also see for some of you that there needs to be some boundaries and some balance in what you're doing, so you're not draining yourself in the process. So I see, with this level up that you guys are coming into is, leveling up your boundaries, leveling up with your self-worth, leveling up with emotional maturity. So that's really, really beautiful for pile 2. So, last but not least, I'm going to show you some self-care cards that I pulled. So we have Sing, we have Ground Yourself, and we have Connect with Crystals. And this is crazy. So we have the rainbow hair again, and then we also have the rainbow here. So maybe also, infusing some intention into your hair products as well, because she's even like singing with a little hairbrush there. So something with the hair, like maybe you guys are going to do some changes with your hair. Yeah, and I'm really seeing with like the crown energy center, maybe putting some intention for like into your hair products. And I have like a little like hair, it's kind of like hair perfume spritz that I spray on my head. And I just, think of it as like clearing and, bringing in, beautiful things into my life. The crown energy center is really connected to like your self-worth and beauty. So really, focusing on that crown energy center. And we see that too. We got like the little lotus flowers above the crown here. So yeah, I'm really seeing like, focusing on that crown energy center and, yeah, just doing, maybe when you're brushing your hair, just setting some intentions as you brush your hair for yourself, like just some really beautiful things. Put some crystals around your hair products. Use crystals to clear yourself. Use crystals to set intentions and bring in the things that you want. So yeah, hopefully this resonated for you and pile two, and hopefully this is some good information to help you with your level up, with your glow up. I really see some beautiful things coming in. I see that this is a really powerful, super creative group, and I just see some really beautiful things coming in for you. So yeah, best of luck, pile two. Thank you.